Hi guys,
I'm Khloe Chaos.
and welcome to
The Orcs Planet.
Salve, and welcome to an interview with a crow. This time behind the mask of Usko. Right, so as you would have seen from the intro, we're doing this a little bit different. This one here isn't actually an orc. So why don't you introduce yourself and who you play?
Well, Sammy, and viewers at home, my name's James. I play a character called Usko Argoning, and I'm a Stormcrow in Wintermark.
So I don't really understand like the Stormcrows. All I know you as is Birdman #1. Recently, moved up from Birdman #2.
Of course.
So talk to us a little bit about, what they are, what type, because obviously you're not orc, you're a human.
Yes.
But what, because obviously you walk around
Yes.
with that lovely thing, if you want to show people. Ooh. Why do you wear them? What's the point behind it?
So, we'll start with the Stormcrow thing. Stormcrows are the priests of Wintermark. Unlike orcs, they can dedicate to one of the 7 virtues. I'm a dedicate of Vigilance. And I'm a subset of the Wintermark brief called Calavesi. We're very oriented around birds, and we tend to wear ritual masks for religion and magic purposes, and this is mine.
So, with that being the basis of like who your character, where you're kind of who the archetype as such.
Yes, my type.
What about you? How long have you been LARPing? How did you get into coming into Empire?
So I've been LARPing for about 3 years and doing sort of tabletop parlour roleplay stuff for another 2 on top of that, I'd say.
Yeah.
About 5 altogether. I got into Empire because I was looking for a LARP and there were no local systems near me, and where Empire runs is not that far away from where I live, so I sort of obsessively looked through the wiki, and I'm sort of really into the mystic occult. I really like Dark Souls. And it's the pyromancers are very sort of, they live in a swamp and they're all raggedy and they do cool magic.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to do that.
Okay.
So I found that it fit quite well, and bam.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the first kind of interaction I think me and you had was over Discord, and I just remember being absolutely like blown away. Someone would say something, and 2 minutes later, it would be you coming, like, and not in like a rude or horrible way, but you just being like, actually, the wiki said this, and you could just find anything, and it was kind of impressive because it was like, you didn't know everything, but you knew how to work that system of information, and the Empire Wiki is just incredible, like how much stuff is there.
It's a ridiculous tome of knowledge, and
Yeah.
you've got to know the right keywords to find the things you want. Got to have a bit of wiki food.
Yeah, wiki food. That was what blew me away, like, because you would just find things instantly, and it'd be like, damn, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then, like, when we first met, I was kind of like, who's the goth guy? and then like I started talking to you. I was like, oh my, that's the guy that finds stuff.
That's the massive nerd.
That's the massive nerd. And I was like, oh, cool. And yeah, I think as soon as I saw Usko, and I bear in mind, I couldn't remember his name until about an event ago. It was always just Birdman #2. I was just absolutely fascinated with the character because you'd kind of, OC had a really good relationship with all of the orcs.
Yeah.
Like, everyone gets on with you really, really well. But it was seeing you around, and I just became very fascinated with the character of Usko. And then we've had a few interactions, but not a lot.
Yeah.
But it's just, I don't interact necessarily with a lot of different nations a lot of times. Something I need to do more. But you were the reason I actually went to Wintermark.
Yeah.
And actually started, meeting people and things like that. Where, like, as a question, obviously this is, the interview's finding out more about you. Looking at it with the nation thing, where do you fit in to your nation? Are you known for anything particular? I mean, where do you sit on all of it?
So, as I previously said, there are the 7 virtues, and humans can dedicate to them, so they can do different skills that orcs can't, because they can't use sort of a priest drug that lets us do stuff goodly out. Wintermark is a very hero-based culture, lots of warriors, but anybody can be a hero. But the focus tends to be on things like loyalty and courage and pride.
Yeah.
And I was sort of reading through the Calavesi brief and was like, okay, so they like wisdom a lot, but also they're always they're all about dreams, and they do drugs to have prophetic visions to try and help protect against threats that might turn up in the future.
Yeah.
So I'm a vigilance priest, hunt heretics.
Okay.
That's my game.
That's your game.
I find naughty people,
And are you, so within
or I
Wintermark,
try at least.
so within Wintermark, are you known for being a certain way? I mean, I guess it's a bit of a weird question to ask. Is your character popular? But it is that thing of, are you known throughout your nation of being able to do a certain thing?
I think a fair few people would know me as a vigilance priest, because there aren't many of us, is what I have to stress. As I say, there's a lot of focus on other areas. There's a growing amount of us practicing vigilance, but like the High Guard do a lot of vigilance particularly.
Yeah.
And it's a thing that kind of a lot of people don't think of immediately when they talk about vigilance. But I'd like to think that I have people coming to me occasionally on, I heard this, a trafficking rumour and stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
To help investigations. So I have people coming to me, or where's Usko a lot from my hall.
I think I've done that.
I just like Vaco. Where are you, Vaco?
Don't know. We'll get Khloe to speak that last bit out. It's fine. Yeah. So I think with where you are, and you've explained it pretty well about where you are in your nation, things like that. Kind of like, ideally, where do you see Usko in a year's time? Like, what do you hope to achieve? So if you did it along a question route, it would be, if you didn't die for a year, what would you hope to achieve by the end of that year?
So, Usko is a founding member of a group that we're trying to push to become a sodality called the Virtuous Mission. Just gonna plug my stuff here. We're trying to refocus people onto the fact that the Empire is there to spread the way far and wide.
Yeah.
And it's to sort of gain influence there, and particularly channel vigilance through that. So other people have different strengths, might be encouraging people and helping them to spread virtue, whereas mine it's finding people who may have strayed off the path a little and need some encouragement. I'd love to convert a foreign nation that don't actually follow the way yet. Not just me, but as a group.
As a group thing.
Myself and the other people in the group. Dennis Chamberlain Snap is the big cheese.
Well, I mean, anything's possible. I mean, you were part of the ceremony last time with the slavery thing. What was that called again? The
Shackle Breakers.
Shackle Breakers. That was it.
Yeah. So there were some people who Andrea Ashbourne Raw wanted to reward for their work in a treaty called the Liberty Pact, which outlawed slavery, which signatories would outlaw slavery and have a pact together to say slavery's bad, no more slavery. And she wanted to reward some people, so I used one of my priest skills to mark on their spirits Shacklebreaker, and it became sort of an orc honorific kind of.
I mean, that was such a big thing for so many people. I mean, how did it feel to be a part of that? Because it was something that was changing the world around us within Empire. How did it feel for you, like out of character, to actually be a part of something so significant?
It was really, really amazing, because we were in here in the pit. It was night time, and we had flame torches all around the edges.
I thought
Andrea nearly set herself on fire.
Yeah, I was there on the sides, ready to go.
But it was phenomenal, because we had the three of them here, and they didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So it was really, really nice, because it was two of the people from Wintermark and one was from Highguard. It was Eska, Thanmir, and Ianthe. They had no idea, as I said. And they were here, and Raw had asked for some people to come and soul mark them, or spirit mark them, testimony. And then I had some other priests with me, so we could, a friend in my sect, so we could make it stronger, so it would be more enduring on their spirit. We had somebody to help present they got given circlets with the chains, the broken shackles of freed slaves.
Yep.
So it was a great honour, OC, to think that Andrea and the other people who organised it thought, I want James to come and do a little speech and help us reward them for the amazing thing that they did.
Yeah, it was an absolutely great ceremony.
It's game changing. It's a huge thing.
So I guess with the last question for this would be dream pit fighting match. Now it doesn't have to be you, but it can be anyone from any nation. Who's the two people you would love to see in a pit fight?
So I think it would be you as Bull against Big Owen as Zerk. Just two massive titans just going at it.
Okay.
Well, you've got your big coat with the fur on, and he's got his massive fur coat, just pummeling each other.
Right. Well, it's most probably going to happen one day, and it's most probably going to, you know, be me in a lot of pain.
That'd be good.
All
I'll
right.
be here shouting on.
Thanks, man. Well, look, thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it. And I'm sure Khloe was going to have fun editing this one, so we can just.
Thanks, guys.
Cool.
So yeah, thank you very much for being a part of this, and
See you in the next one.
Still my love.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for James for coming on. So, it's the Long Dark soon, and we thought it'd be a cool idea to ask you guys what you want to see. So if there's any videos that you'd like us to make, let us know in the comments or whatever, and we'll see what we can do. Bye! Hi guys, it's me, Khloe Chaos. Welcome to the Orcs Planet.
I'm Khloe Chaos.
Welcome to the Orcs Planet.